Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Shamie Shone. It is the winter solstice, so that is December 21st. Yes, the year is coming to an end, and it has been a magnificent year. We talked about mindset, skill set, and tool set this year. We then put into our past, present, and future a few weeks ago, which I think is fitting because at this time of year, a lot of us are trying to figure out, did we accomplish what we want to accomplish? And what are we going to do with the new year? Well, here at SkillShift, we are all about shifting the what ifs into clarity. And we use a little bit of creativity to do that. So this year, I found a little website that helps you write a book, right? And I love that because I was able to give it all of my awesomeness and it helped bring it together. And so we have technical training tantrums, how to wrangle adults and make them listen like toddlers with me, your girl, Shamie Shone. So, just a few chapters on my life as a trainer, imparting some wonderful technical skills, soft skills, communication skills, tools of the trade that trainers use. And you can use these skills in so many different venues, right? So it's not available yet, but it will be. It will be. It will be available. But let's talk about it because even in this whole digital landscape and wanting to be a part of the creator economy, you have to know your audience. And for me, my audience is always students, adult students coming to a class to learn their job. Or I'm putting together those trainings. And trust me, I've heard from other trainers where their students are like, oh, another training. Oh, we've heard trainers even say, oh, this training is so boring. And nobody wants to hear that, especially if you're a trainer. And in this day and age, because the ROI, the return on the investment in training is so important nowadays because so many layoffs are happening and people need to be able to skill up or shift their skills quickly. So they're going to be coming to the training department and we ourselves have to have a mentality of lifelong learning. So that's why I feel like technical training tantrums, how to wrangle adults and make them listen like toddlers, hits on all those wonderful points. So, chapter one, understanding the adult learner, the psychological shift from children to adults. Very fitting for you guys here at SkillShift with Shamie Shone. And because you know the platform, you know what I'm going to ask you to do, but you already know like, subscribe, comment, and share. So it says the thrill of teaching adults. It's like trying to teach a cat to perform Shakespearean soliloquies. Quite the psychological shift from educating kids who expect a snack after every lesson. But who doesn't love a good snacky snack? The adult learner in a different the adult learner is a different beast altogether, driven not just by curiosity, but also by an array of life experiences that can rival those of seasoned soap opera characters. They know the world is not all rainbows and butterflies. Adults are far more jaded and skeptical about anything that sounds too much like unless you really want to be successful statement. And understanding this transformation helps us reboot our approach to teaching. So we got to understand that those whom we are trying to reach are just like ourselves. And we should all have a little bit of healthy skepticism and a spirit of discernment when trying to get education, because there is no far greater investment that you can make in yourself than educating yourself. So let's skill up, shall we? When we teach children, it's simple. They soak up information like a sponge if they're fed well and encouraged. Let's be real adults. Are we really encouraged? Like, are we really encouraged? Yeah, you're probably encouraged a lot at work, but sometimes I think that's like false encouragement from work because managers are looking for a reason to make you stay and do more and doing more. So once they find out that, oh, let's encourage, oh, they encourage, just like the engagement, right? They want to make sure you're engaged. So they find all these great, meaningful ways to try to engage you, but you're like over engaged and not in a meaningful way. But, anyways, kids aspire to elementary math Olympiads and can be convinced that there's no limit to their potential if they believe in themselves. Adults, aren't we told that as children? Believe in yourself. And how many times have you believed in yourself and fell flat on your face? Oh, been there, done that. Been there, done that. Me and falling flat on the face are like we're twins, I promise you. But add a filter of adulthood, and suddenly people have mortgages, work schedules, and different kinds of motivation. It's not about psychological assertions anymore. Mm-mm. Adults crave tangible outcomes. Think about it. While kids aim for high fives for getting the answer right, adults are more like, will this help me get the promotion? Or can this new skill help me avoid that awkward moment when I can't fix the printer at work? Mm. And nobody wants to just be, let me learn this, let me learn that, and not have a return on your investment. So you have to have some clarity in what it is that you are learning. And when it comes to this whole digital creator economy, sometimes clarity can be lost because not only are you trying to obtain your audience and your niche, you're also getting all this traffic in yourself. And that makes it a lot harder. So, to help you there, while you're trying to figure out your niche and to help drown out all that noise, perfect your skills, not just as a trainer or a teacher, but also a presenter, a talker, a facilitator. These things help. And if you are in the professional realm, because there ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, because 9 to 5s come with a lot of benefits, perks, right? And the quirks. And we love that, right? We love that. Trying to explain what I do. Mm. I get an email about a situation and I look into it and I have a meeting with some people about that situation. And then we want to loop in some more people from an email. And then we have another meeting and then another email and then another. And yeah, it goes on like that. That's what I do. So here we go. And don't even get me started on life experiences. See, that was my life experience. What is yours? The adult learner comes equipped with years of triumphs and failures. Oh, my failures, my follies. But those were the journeys that made me who I am. Mm-mm-mm. Fail fast. That is definitely something that we believe here at SkillShift. Failing fast means it doesn't matter if we're going to succeed or not. We may really fail, but we know we'll live to fight another day because in the failure is a lesson. When I stand before a group of professionals, I am not facing a blank slate. I'm facing a canvas splattered with colors of their success, the dark spots of their struggles, and the vivid memories of those awkward water cooler moments. They've been there and done that, which means my job is not just to share knowledge. No, 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 right? But rather to navigate their experiences while peeling back the psychological layers like an onion. Sweet, tear inducing onions. Gone are the days of playing Simon Says in class. It's all about forging connections and eliciting those vintage stories that each adult carries in their backpacks of life. So we all have some stories to share, and those stories help us make connections in this world. So don't feel bad if you're trying and you're not getting there because you're not alone. A lot of people are trying and they're just not getting there. This shift also probes the inherent skepticism that comes with adult learning. Yesterday, I overheard Bob, and Bob is a fictional person. All right, all characters have names have been changed. The guy who's convinced he knows everything, mumbling under his breath. Professional development, pish. It's just a ploy for them to sell more coffee mugs. Yes, Bob, you might be understanding the power of both knowledge and caffeine. Caffeine, caffeine me. Okay, I'm sorry. Anywho, adults bring a healthy dose of skepticism to the learning table, and frankly, they should. Everybody who comes to your table should have a little healthy dose of skepticism. If nothing else, I love that just so we could be like with the razzmatazz and show them differently. After all, they've already sat through countless PowerPoint presentations that made watching paint dry seem more exciting. So when I teach adults, it's crucial to present not just facts, but real world applications that can transform skepticism into enthusiasm. I embrace my role as their enthusiastic guide, think less teacher, yeah, a lot less thinking, and more like a quirky tour guide. Yeah, I'd rather guide you through the learning process. Oh, I'm losing something. Oh, hold. Uno momento, por favor. Yes, I'd rather be your quirky guide and guide you through the learning process. Juggling flaming torches while reciting the pros and cons of adulting. Okay, so I am flammable, so there will be no flaming batons, but those were twirled back in the day, but not today because I'm flammable. Cuteness is hot, you know what I mean? Anyway, humor becomes our ally in overcoming that psychological barrier. Did you see how I did that? Picture this. I walk into the room, trip over my own shoelaces, and declare, well, folks, life is a lot like my shoe choices, wobbly and occasionally untied. Is it not? That's right, folks. If I can trip while mastering my adulting skills, so can they. We create a safe space where laughter can flourish and doubts can dissolve. In doing so, we foster an atmosphere where adults aren't afraid to ask which way is up without fear of looking foolish. It's also essential to emerge from the realm of rote memorization and shift the focus toward problem solving and critical thinking. In this world, we can be taught to do something automatically by muscle memory, but the critical thinking is a lacking and we need that in our lives. Why? Because adults are returning to education not for social acceptance or gold stars, but to enhance their skill sets and apply those skills to real life situations. Sorry, we're being all profesh right now. When we create learning experiences that combine their past with a sprinkling of humor, oh, the magic. I nurture discussions about practical scenarios, and suddenly people are clamoring to share their stories. They become engaged in not just the what, but also the how. And today, people want to be a part. People want to be included. People want to be engaged. So you have to give them something to engage if you want to be a part of this digital creator economy. While instilling knowledge in adults might come laced with complexities, these hurdles pave the way for deeper connections and profound outcomes. So here's my pep talk to all you trainers out there. Embrace the adult learner's quirks, their baggage, and their laughter. The shift they bring makes every teaching moment a delightful challenge. When we go beyond the surface level instruction, the adult learner transforms from being an audience member to a participant, cackling and sharing insights along the way. So, that was part of the first chapter from my book. And you want to know something? If you yourself are a trainer, it doesn't matter what it is that you train. If you yourself are trying to get into the digital creator economy, this right here, this with me is why you got to subscribe because we're going to be going through this chapter by chapter by chapter, just like this. And you're going to gain a lot of knowledge and perhaps see me be quirky. I am a guide. All right, darling. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And as always, I appreciate you. Bye.